This episode of TV Nerds is brought to you by Cool Comics and Games. You'll get all your games and comics there. I promise you, you will not regret it. If you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, I swear to God, I would demolish you. Not really, but please get your games and comics there. It'll be great. If you don't go there, I swear to God, I will find you.
Keep coming back to you.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, Internet World!
Yep.
And this episode of TV Nerds is sponsored to you by Twisted Tea. Don't get it twisted. That shit hurt.
Yo, they need to
that
come
shit
up
look
with
like it
some
hurt.
slogans or some shit out of that, because like, there's people in the comments already coming up with slogans and shit.
Have you seen the memes?
I know.
The memes.
No, the freaking the 8 Mile meme.
Yeah, bro. Be careful with that. Why? Such had it.
I'm like, bro.
I know sales is going like people.
Yo, if y'all into investing, y'all better invest in some Twisted Tea.
Like this.
I bet you Four Locals just like. I wish it was hard.
Man, Four Loko had his run though.
Mike's hard.
Man.
Just like
Yo, Four Loko had his run. You know that
Twisted
time
Tea.
everybody was on Four Loko. Like, come on, man. Four Loko had his run.
That's what I'm saying, Bill. I mean, like they were hoping for that comeback with that slap, but it was a Twisted Tea in your man's hand, boy. That slap was devastating. That shit busted open.
Like you can come up with
it was
so
pressurized.
many jokes off of this just alone. Like you can have like a bunch of people have Twisted Teas, and then one motherfucker show up with a Four Loko. But like, look at this.
This is whack guys.
It's like smells like bitch in here. It smells like. It's like bet he won't pop off though.
Oh goodness, this is my man said,
Do that shit, nigga. That shit sound like a gunshot too, bro. I'm like, yo.
I think his worst thing was the fact that it fell.
It fell.
If it
he
didn't,
picked it up,
if it didn't fall,
smacked him with it,
and
then whooped his ass.
That was his worst.
Yeah, he would have saw it if he did kick it. Yeah, he would have saw it.
Yo.
And then he got his ass beat right afterwards.
Right? Yeah.
He charged him like, "Oh, you just gonna," and then got his ass.
He bounced back though. I'm gonna keep real with the homie. He took that shit. He came right back like he was.
That man was on drugs or something. He had to be on
fucking
drugs, bro.
Yeah,
like, come on.
But that was a hit for the ages. That was worse than Nate Robinson's hit.
What?
Nah, nothing was worse than that.
Nah, come on now.
Nah. Can dude got it.
That can dude got rocked.
He took a licking.
Dude, that reminds me of the slap that Nipsey gave a dude at the award show.
What?
Because he didn't even cock back with it either. He just went, man. I'm like, yo.
That's
it sounds off too.
That's up there with 8-Ball Jacket.
What?
The 8-Ball Jacket guy in the subway. You ain't seen that when the girl was trolling him and he said, "Wow!" She like spun around.
This must
It
be
was
the
ridiculous.
TV Nerds edition of the Smack Awards.
man.
The smack
Man,
awards.
Or how about the bus driver was like, you going to jail now?
That was a good one too.
You going
You
to
can't do
jail?
that shit and feed him. Nah, son.
You want to be a
She
man?
picked the
I'm
wrong
gonna treat you like a
one
man.
today.
Nah.
Remember when Will Smith smacked dude when he kissed him?
Yep.
I actually saw that video.
Duh.
He's like, "What's wrong with you, man?" Boom. Gave him just a. He didn't smack the fuck out of him, but
It was a
Gave him
dummy.
enough,
It
like,
was a
bro.
dummy tap.
I still do
Yeah,
that.
dummy tap.
I'm still Fresh Prince out here.
Don't be sweet out here. Niggas ain't sweet out
fresh
here.
nigga.
Yeah.
Come out. I'll still throw some hands.
Yeah, right. Man, come on. Fresh Prince still got that.
Yeah, he'll swing on it.
He swole.
He's swinging on because you know
He's swollen sad.
he dealing with through a lot of emotions too during
Duh,
like
so
the
that
whole
man-
Jada and shit too. The reunion, pent up.
'Cause you
Uncle
about to
Phil ain't
smack
there.
Somebody else. If
Boy.
if
He
he has to
supported-
do another red table talk again.
Bro, he supported Jada when she went through a metal phase.
Facts. Singing on stage. He just in there.
He's like
Just supporting, headbanging. And
That's
now
a real
look,
husband.
Now look.
that video of the damn two guys just like.
Ridiculous.
He had to go through 2 things of trauma. Y'all realize that.
What?
He did the red table talk.
Yep.
with
And the
Jada,
reunion.
And then the reunion after he did what he did. The
Yeah, the original on
Yeah,
Vid.
on Vid.
Had to apologize and all that, man. Bro.
The stress.
in 2020. Or
Not
did,
to-
wait,
not-
no, the other one happened.
Not to mention the song
2019.
came out too. The one song.
Oh, entanglement.
Yeah,
Oh,
entanglement.
the entanglement song
That
too.
that shit was
That
trash.
was garbage.
That
It
shit was trash.
It was trash as fuck.
I ain't know. Yo, why was Ross on that song, bro?
I don't know.
Like, what the?
And it didn't even sound smooth. Or
No,
nothing. Ross sounded
he was trying to
garbage
pull a
on
Ray
that.
J.
Nah,
but it
Ross
wasn't good at all.
Nah,
That's
Ross's
so-
verse kind of
so
hit a little bit.
disrespectful.
Yeah, a little bit.
So
But bro,
Nah.
the song was still trash.
The truth,
He
but
loses
disrespectful.
points. Ross loses points with me because he was on that song.
Yeah, he does.
I don't care how hard the verse was. You still lose.
Now, do you
points.
think? Here's the question. Do
But
we
I'm just
give
like,
Ross
why
the
was
pass
he there though?
if he didn't know that this was going to be the diss track? What if? Because what if he had like the verse
Oh, like it was
sent?
like some leftover
yeah,
bars. That
and
he already
then he
had.
just hearing it, he's like,
They do
put it on.
that.
They
It
put,
does-
you
it
put this
does-
on this.
It
They
does.
will record you.
Oh,
and then separate,
Yeah.
and then they'll just have your file on file, and
Plus,
they'll change up the beat. Or
Like-
something.
If the story hadn't come out yet when Rick Ross recorded the song, then how the fuck would he know what he's
Exactly,
talking about in the
too.
song?
Yeah,
Exactly.
saying?
as well. He
I
I'm
just-
doubt
sorry.
that they-
Some of those lines
I don't
in
know,
there,
I
it
doubt
seemed
that
like
they
it was a
take
shot at Jada. I'm like, what? the Tupac line. I'm like,
I'm just saying, maybe he ain't know that it was gonna be the diss track. Right. That's why I don't want to give. I don't want to take too many points away from Ross. But
Ross is a legend. You can't.
that's what I'm saying.
No matter how many
Can't-
points you take,
I give him
away,
the benefit
he's
of the doubt. I give him the benefit of the doubt in this one. That's just me though. How? I will say this though.
What?
Just not to change subject, but on trash shit. Wonder Woman 88.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
I heard that was
I
bad.
haven't
Not
finished
even give
it,
him
but
a
now
chance.
I've heard from a lot of people that it's better than the first one.
I said the
I've
same
heard from
thing.
a lot of people that it's better than the first one.
If you watched it streaming it, if you paid money and went to a movie theater to go watch this,
Disappointed?
you would. Yeah, I
It
get
is,
why you mad.
like,
I get why
I only
you mad.
watched half of it so
So
far,
that
but it
means
is kind of
it's still
slow.
a trash
It's slow.
movie.
It's kind of
That's what
slow
I'm saying. Yeah,
paced.
it's a good
It's kind of
trash movie.
it's kind of slow
It's a good
paced.
trash movie.
Like
It's
kinda-
hot garbage.
It's kind of a
hot
slow.
garbage.
It's kind of a
Yeah.
slow paced movie.
It's
in a way.
garbage, but it's
It's a
hot.
slow paced movie, but like if you'd watch it on those movies that go straight to streaming services, you'd be like, I'll give this a shot, and you'd be like, it wasn't, this shit was alright.
if you-
it hit. You put it aside. You lower your expectations.
I'm not even judging like that no more because think about it. We've had some great movies
That were free,
that didn't get
or that you had to pay money for.
Nah,
you had some.
Undisputed 2.
You had some trash movies that were free.
Undisputed 2 was a low budget, underrated movie, and you might as well say that was an A budget movie. It was that gas.
It was alright.
that gas. Shut the fuck up. That was that gas. It was that gas.
I mean, there's been movies that.
Power straight to
Again,
Netflix.
now
It was
I will
that
say
gas.
this: Netflix is your wild card.
yeah,
Netflix be coming out with heat movies.
They do.
way
They
better
do.
than any other
Yeah,
streaming
that's
service
true.
on the
Yeah,
on,
that's
on the block.
Because I mean,
Because
even
I'd be comparing like the Hulu originals to
Yeah,
some of
they
Hulu's
don't hit
originals
like
are
that.
just I don't
Amazon Prime originals
I
don't
don't know,
hit.
bro. Some of Hulu's like
yeah, so some
shows.
of the some
Shows,
of the Hulu
okay.
shows.
Shows,
Ah,
yes.
yeah,
Shows,
bro.
yes. But
Yeah,
movies.
shows
We
are
talking
fine.
about movies
Fails.
now.
Yeah, but like movies,
Big time.
Yeah,
Netflix is like
Netflix
one of
does
those
not
big
hit on
times when
series.
it comes to originals. I mean, I would give HBO Max a good one because, well,
Well,
then
I mean,
again,
it's
wait,
HBO.
whoa.
That's
Come
HBO,
on.
I haven't
man.
gotten
Been in the
HBO
game.
Max
I mean,
yet.
but then
Been
again,
in the game.
well,
They
then,
gave us Home Alone, baby.
well, then again, I mean, Charm
was alright.
City Kings was supposed to be in.
It was alright.
Bro, I watched it again Christmas, and then like when I realized how trash the movie was, I was like, bro, this shit.
Damn.
is corny.
Here's my thing.
Home Alone is a damn classic.
What are you
Come
talking
That's what I
on.
said. He was spewing this bullshit in the car.
Is it a classic though, or
Yes,
we
it
just
is.
old and we just keep watching this old ass trash
No.
movie?
He made millions. Him and Urkel was killing it during that time.
Fair enough.
sure.
I am not.
You know what?
disputing
He
it.
says.
I can't even argue with him because
You
this is
can't
the
even
way that I
really-
feel about the first Spider-Man movie, and people still argue with me about
I
that.
say the same.
Wait, what?
The first
Well, you
Spider-Man
saying
movie
that
was
it's trash?
only good.
You can get.
You saying
I
it's
can
trash
get
or
you
it's
3.
good?
I can get you 3, but 1 and 2. But man, come on.
2
Watch
was the
those
best
two
one.
again.
2 was the best
That's
one.
the thing. Two's the best one.
Yeah.
Two's the best one.
One doesn't hold. If we didn't
Watch
have
it again.
I mean, one
I'd be
was
Watch it
okay.
again.
I mean, one
Come
was
on,
the first. It
William
was
Dafoe.
Yeah,
it was
and he
the
comes
fir-
back at the second.
It was the first. It was really like the first like introduction to Spider-Man.
That's the only reason why people
That's
like
all
Toby
live
is
action.
because he was
So I
the
mean, come on
first
now,
one.
you got to give it a break.
I'm not saying I don't give it a break. I'm just saying it was a good intro. The second one kills.
Second one was the
The
best.
second one makes it.
Raise my blood pressure. That's all. That is. It's a good movie.
Not at
That's
all.
all I like.
It was a
Oh my
track
God.
up. I'm
I
not
still
gonna-
own it. I still watch
Shit.
it.
That's what I'm saying. So shut the fuck up.
Like,
But I
it
just love
didn't
Spider-Man.
make
If you got
sense
stars,
when
it's
it got
on.
to age.
All 3 of them are on stars right now. You
Wouldn't-
know, I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I'm just saying when you got to age to like really watch the movie Home Alone, you could just realize how trash white parents are. And it's like, why?
I
they're
mean,
not
that movie
trash,
and
though.
Rugrats.
But they're not even that trash. You're just
Really
like, no, this
proves
is
it.
not. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're
Home-
like no mother would forget their no white mother would forget their child.
But how many people they had in the house though? That was a big.
You
family
still
in the
give a
house.
head count. You still got to scan for a face that's
Yeah, but
familiar.
The kid was.
You still-
in
you
the-
still gotta be like, hey.
She touched the kid head,
Right.
And that was the head.
But I'm
count.
saying, as you walking, getting out of the van,
Nah, you
don't scan.
Nah,
niggas
what you
getting
got?
out the van.
Nah, man, what you gotta do is be
All right,
like,
everyone's here. Go.
You gotta do the whole roll call. Be like,
Yeah.
you gotta hear for someone to see like
You know what I'm saying?
here.
You got to put the flag up.
Yeah, like,
Everyone come to the
present.
group. Regroup over here
But
with the
also-
flag.
Yeah, come on now.
Also,
Yeah, but
what
the-
kind of drug did he take to stay asleep that hard? Because the whole house was jumping.
That man
Facts.
was on Robitussin.
the whole house.
That man was on Robitussin and Benadryl, man.
I would have woke up.
He didn't even eat. He went straight to bed. That's the most fucked shit of the whole thing.
Right.
He never
That's how
got
you
his
know.
pizza.
That's how you know.
Oh,
he
yeah.
Tried to square up for
Yeah.
niggas who ate his pizza.
Yeah, that's fucked
then
up.
got sent to bed and then they left him.
In the attic.
Yo, that's such a trash.
In the attic.
That's not
That's really fucked up.
And then through like the first 15, 20 minutes, there's an officer in the house
Damn
and no one cared.
You really dissect.
I would really just like to know.
watched
We
it
won't.
that
Yeah,
many
come on.
times
Break it
that we
down.
Remember, I don't have to watch it.
It's
no
a
more.
Christmas
It's in
movie.
my
Like
brain.
Right.
a lot of these Christmas movies, you gotta watch a whole bunch
The
of
Christmas
like
Story
Jack
is
Frost.
merged in
How
my
many
brain.
Other movies.
How
like that,
many
come on.
8-year-olds do you know can set up Navy SEAL level traps? Navy SEAL level traps
The best I
for
can do.
for
Your
grown adults.
A child's imagination is a wild thing, bro. That's all I'm
true.
saying.
This is true. This is true.
True, but my mind wasn't wild like that.
My man had
I can barely
Christmas
play
ornaments
Zelda.
by the window, like some rocks to break up, just so you can hear them when they show up.
When you a kid and you home alone and you paranoid, bro.
He had a
Your
zip line,
mind,
cuz.
your mind will.
That
dog.
He had
kid
a
would have got
zip
murdered. I'm sorry. I know this
His
went
pa-
dark. I know I shouldn't be here.
His whole family.
He's working on a horror film, everybody.
Yeah.
Bruh.
He's going dark.
Just
He's going
saying,
dark.
but I'm saying in real life,
And then the kicker,
would've been
the
murdered.
mom and dad and the rest of the family showed the fuck up the same damn time. They should have waited and saved all her money, jewelry, and almost risked getting raped. She would have been fine. Because she ended up going with them 4 dudes.
Oh, man.
She never met before at an airport she never been to get a ride to like her,
This was
her
this,
hometown.
this was a
Yeah,
this was a different
that
time.
too.
This was a different
Most
time, bro.
wild
No.
concept.
Back then, even though the 90s was kind of, you could still trust strangers back then.
Bro, she was trusting
So, I
strangers
mean-
in Paris.
yeah, it was
Chicago.
kind of like a
She was yo.
It was kind of like a 2 out of 10.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was a 2 out of 10 chance that you was gonna get raped.
Like you knew she
out of
flying
that-
United.
Or robbed.
The struggle she
Or
had.
robbed.
Or both.
The struggle she
Where
had.
the
She was,
fuck? Where the fuck are you getting the numbers for?
As I'm saying, it happened a lot. So I'm
Yeah.
saying 2. You got a 2 out of 8 chance. You got a 2 out of 10 chance.
So within a group of 10 people,
Two of
You
them
might-
motherfuckers was some
I ain't
rapists.
should be
Again,
afraid
I'm
of the
going
dark.
dark. I'm sorry.
and the fucked up part is I ain't gonna hold you. I went on a trip one time, big group trip. We left a chick that I ended up fucking with, right? And then like the last couple days, I cracked a joke going, "Yo, who's that dumbass that got left?" And I didn't know it was her. Right?
Yo.
So, like, I understand when you leave a person behind. You know, I get it. We're like, she was running and that tram door said, We
Damn.
all damn, what we finna do?
And you know as soon as the doors shut, they don't open.
They don't.
that
Yeah,
shit.
no.
They're like,
You
no.
gone.
The pain of being on the opposite side.
Tear drip. The tear.
And then
You
you
can
look, like you looking at the people look at you in the pain.
like what you gonna do? Like,
You look at your plane just go off like,
you
yo.
see the emergency button. You see there's like options.
right.
But you're like, I can't.
Nah, man. It's like, you should.
Hand on glass.
Gotta be cooking in that.
Hand
Gotta
on
be
glass
cooking in
just as a peel away. And so like one of the counselors had to stay behind and like miss the flight, miss everything. Cause it was like a 15-minute layover. So it was like you had to get this tram or we all miss it. She said,
Or that one person that you get in the elevator and then you see the
hold the door.
Hold
Hold
the
the door.
dip and you just
At least that one comes back. And like,
Yeah,
the
the
next
shittiest
2
moment
minutes or
though is
something.
when you see
Yeah,
that
that'll
person
fuck you up
at
in
your
the ass.
floor. When you see that person at your floor, like they're in the same area that you need to be in, so
oh,
they walk past you, just
oh yeah.
He's like, all right.
That's the motherfucker that hold the dope.
I'm
stank
like,
ass.
yeah, you right.
Made me late.
I
You
know
damn
heard
right.
me.
You damn right.
They late for work now.
They boss
Could've
calling and
pushed
saying, "Why were
that
you late?"
button.
Like, someone didn't hold the elevator.
Come on, I had 2 minutes. This is one of them jobs where you gotta be like right on the down time.
Katoom, you're late. Dang.
It's like, I'm deducting that from your pay. Like,
Yo, towards the end when you started working at McDonald's with me, man, when they put that system in there,
Yeah, it was good.
because beforehand you could be about late. You just
Couple minutes, just be like, hey, yo, I'm just gonna fudge that.
right now you had to do the little thing, and it gave you like it just let you clock in. It didn't have no measurements.
couldn't change that
But
shit.
then they
nothing.
put it on the wall, and it was just the button thing. Oh man,
You
It gave
5 minutes late.
It gave you 5 minutes, and then you had to go get a manager to go
Yeah.
get the shit.
Damn,
It-
that sucks.
Oh, that's
And it's
bullshit.
like,
That sucks.
And it makes you
tapped
even
on
more late.
It tapped on both sides though.
because you got niggas
It's
like
tapped
this.
on both
Hey,
sides because
I
he
need
will
to
come
punch
in
in.
late, or whoever will come
Yeah.
in. They come in late. They gotta go get me. I gotta go put my thumbprint in there to avoid the damn thing. So imagine everybody that comes in. I gotta stop what I'm doing. They don't give you extra people, so you gotta run back there.
Damn.
Let's go. It's good. It's live. Go, 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 go. And that's what, most of the times I get yelled at for not hitting the button quick enough.
Man.
Right? Or yeah. Or his fingerprint don't work, and then I gotta come
Oh,
back.
I was mad.
Boy, I'll be like,
Oh, man.
God, Gabe, use your finger.
Yo, something recently I just saw, like, so I think it was like last podcast or the other podcast before that, but they was talking about like HBO Max and Netflix were going like, you know, kind of getting a bidding war between Godzilla versus King Kong. Bruh, I don't know the number. It's a huge number that Netflix had just bid. Oh yeah, it said Netflix just offered $200 million to premiere it.
That's money, boy. Netflix got that dough.
Stupid money.
However, I'm pretty sure HBO is scared shitless because of how the Wonder Woman released. Because it didn't release good. So like,
I mean,
now
how
I
would
think
you? I mean, how do you
I
know?
think they're-
It's just how do you know if a release is good on a streaming service though? Like,
It
just
only
how many
got
people
14
watch?
million.
14 million people watching it.
No, it got $14 million through the streaming service, and that's everybody watching. Like everybody.
Is that just from streams alone or just?
And I don't think it equated to the same amount in the theater because people aren't really trying to go home to the
I
theater.
mean, ain't nobody
I
trying to go
bet
out to the theaters
money.
anyway. Man.
Well, like
I bet money in the long run, Netflix gonna be some
yeah, I
high
think
priced.
I think so.
Yeah,
because you
they
can
gonna buy out a lot of shit.
also
Dude.
the movie that to make up for the
Dude,
failure
is
of Wonder Woman.
This is
sell
really
the movie
this is really
for
what's
$200.
going to be the future of like film now. Like
Mhm.
people are gonna make these films and they're gonna bid it to the highest, you know. streaming.
Casts are getting a lot smaller now because I don't need to be paying for everybody up in here. You know what I'm saying? I just need 4 of y'all, and I'll just fill the rest with like extras. Give them a lunch.
They
People
get
do
paid.
that.
They get paid $1,000 in some
Yeah,
lunch.
because if
No,
it's
that's-
their new role,
Yeah,
and they don't know how to act correctly, but they want to be in that industry.
I'll just pay you
gotta
like your
take those-
days.
I mean, I was in that industry. I had to take back roles. Films, you just the back of your head.
Sir, you're not supposed to be moving. You're just a dead body amongst the corpse.
It's like, don't look at the camera. You just supposed to be walking by. Like,
Right.
just
Dead
walk
bodies
by.
don't smile. Stop grinning.
Right.
I feel like I just keep moving every time.
Nah, I mean, it'll be like simple roles, like talk to him. So yeah,
Go up to him, clap him up.
right.
Keep
so
it
I'll
moving.
be just talking about the film, like so. You trying to do this, long term? You trying to be an actor for the? We just talking normal conversations, but you don't hear it.
Yeah.
Because we're off in the background.
Yeah,
type
and
shit.
you just in the background. So those are stupid roles, but they get you that experience to kind of
They get your feet in the water, basically.
Plus, you get used to being on the set, so you get used to being with cameras, action, quiet.
ask the right questions.
Yeah.
I did the same thing when learning how to do some of the music production. Because remember when you met me, I didn't know shit about music, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, not music as listening to it, but like the inner workings. But just over the years, just dealing with this program, I know it now. So now I know what I'm looking for, because the whole entire time, every time I talk to a producer, they were like, "Nah, you can't do that." Nigga, can you try it? I'm in the business of let's try it. Like you don't know what the fuck is going on. Like there's gonna be things that he's gonna write that's gonna be damn near impossible to shoot. Nigga,
Give it a shot. Yeah.
You don't know what you could do when you can flex your muscle.
I mean,
Do
well,
some impossible shit.
so then going back to the HBO
Here.
thing.
I second that.
Yeah. So then going back to the HBO thing, they might have a lawsuit then with Dune. They're suspecting, because if they're
What?
Yeah, because if HBO continues to release the way they're releasing their movies, how they said they're gonna same day as theaters, like a lot, I guess the people who made these movies are getting pissed that they're not making the money it would make in theater.
I mean, nowadays no one's really going to the theater because of COVID.
Nah,
So, I
in
mean,
the back-
but you're not talking to them and releasing their movie without their consent.
Yeah.
Before they can, like,
'Cause I
they
did
would
think this was
love
kinda-
to stream
I did
it,
think this
but
was
they
kinda
wanna
weird.
take another option and say, hey,
let's at least make
let's
something in the
figure out
box
another
office.
way before you just take my movie.
And let's at
because
least
that's
like
not-
make something in the box office, even though we know because of COVID, it's not going to be like these big numbers.
I
like
mean-
it should
I mean,
be.
they're not going to take that much money in because most of the theaters are closed.
Right. So your best bet would be like your pay-per-view. Like if they go back to your pay-per-view movies of like $50, $60,
Freaking-
that'll be your best bet. Because I don't see how.
I will do the same thing I did with Mulan and wait till that shit is free.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
'cause that's basically what they'll end up doing.
Even though
But
I'm
then
not gonna lie,
the
Mulan was
wait-
the live action Mulan was pretty decent.
I'm gonna watch it.
Still wasn't paying 30 for it.
Son,
But I mean, you
I'm
can wait
paying
for it longer
30.
now.
if they drop
This man gonna say
on
Batman.
a paywall,
Yeah.
I'm paying 30. I'm paying that.
Like I'm gonna
I
pay
mean,
30
you're a
for
Bat-
space.
Charging heads. I'm
You're
like,
a
hey,
Batman
Kaneki,
fanatic,
Right.
so I
my
get
man.
that. Like I
Y'all
get
want to
that.
pop on
Get my
over?
If
money
it's a
back.
movie that you're a fanatic for, I get that. I get that. But
Even if it's not, you have people pull up and you all chip in $5 to watch
That's
a movie. So you go ahead and watch The Matrix. Like you trying to watch The Matrix when it come out? Hell yeah, it's gonna be $30 though. Yeah,
Run
we all
that.
pull up. Run that.
Run that.
We gonna
Because I
pull
mean,
up and
we've
watch
been doing it in sports.
Right.
You know?
MMA fights.
oh yeah, for sure.
Like if you want the lower
Mayweather
tier,
fight-
yeah,
when that
the lower
Mayweather
tier
fight-
cards, yeah, you gonna pay nothing because it's on free for ESPN. But if you want that Conor McGregor, you gonna pay that
The
$60.
Tyson fight.
Yeah,
You gonna pay that money.
that
just to see.
$50 for that Tyson fight.
Right. You gonna pay the
really,
50.
people enjoyed that fight,
It was entertaining.
even though nothing really,
happened.
like other than Nate.
If
got your
honestly,
$50
if you did not like it, you had your expectations too high. Like these guys are years past their prime.
No, I can see
they're
you not
older.
liking it, but you
Like,
You
do you
was
really
okay
expect for
with
it to be a
paying-
slugfest? Do you really expect for someone to get knocked the fuck out? Like, at
No,
their-
I
at their
no,
age?
I
That's a good
did.
point.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
did.
good point.
I mean,
But at the end of
Tyson
the
still
day-
looked good,
But
and
at the end of the day, I think the real reason is you
He
paid
does.
the $50 out of respect because it's Tyson.
Yeah.
yeah,
When the
it's
last time
Tyson
you
and
gonna
Roy
get to see him?
and Roy Jones Jr. Like, come on now.
Right.
After the fight, Roy Jones was like, "You want to do this again?"
Like, were we alive
Like-
when they fought together last?
Say what?
Were any of us alive? Because they've been fighting before I was born.
Yeah,
Like the 80s, 90s.
Roy and
yeah.
Tyson. Yeah, I was alive,
That's the saying. Like you were alive though, right?
Yeah.
None of us were.
I mean, I think
I'm
it's
saying
like they're
fighting together. Though.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
you were.
fighting
Oh,
together.
No, they
fighting
was
in the same.
They never matched.
different eras.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Like,
Tyson's last fight
Tyson
was like
right
the,
on
was
out,
it the
and then
'90s?
Jones was just coming.
Oh,
in.
man.
The '90s was like his last fight, right? Tyson.
Jones's last fight was recent.
Yeah, it was most recent.
Yeah,
so
Jones-
that's why
I
Tyson was.
forgot when Roy.
That's why Tyson.
Roy-
It was like recent, like in the 2000s, like recent. I think it was 2008 or something, or around that time.
I'm
But
just
like
saying, just
that's
cool
why
to-
Tyson was like, all like, why y'all worried about him?
Yeah.
Like I could get hurt too. Like
I haven't fought in 16
I haven't
years.
fought in like this many years. He just recently stopped fighting. Like
I was just curious because, like, if you think about it, like, just seeing those two superstars in general in your lifetime, seeing them in a ring together,
Seeing them again.
you just be like, yo, I have to. I'm paying $50 just to see these two go at it.
Yeah.
It'd be like watching like playing some Fight Night round 3 or something.
oh yeah, of course.
So Roy came in 1989.
Before I
And
was
he didn't
born.
get hot until like
Around the 90s or 2000s.
middle of like 90s,
Yeah.
late 90s,
Okay,
and then into 2000. Like
and Tyson never fought him.
Tyson
No, I don't think
was
no, they
like
never fought.
80s, like all the way from 80s
to like early 90s.
To the early 90s.
yeah, the early 90s, and then stopped towards the end, and then came back. By this time, he was like, I think Roy was in another class too. He was super.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
super, like he
Yeah,
was
because I
just
remember like
cruising.
Roy
Roy
Jones.
wasn't at weight level yet.
Of Tyson.
Yeah, Roy was like he's fought in like many different weight classes.
Right. So by the
yeah.
time he reached heavyweight, Tyson was out the door.
Oh, okay then. So yeah, just that alone. I'm just saying like how we can get people to watch certain things now in terms of movies. It's like
Right.
you have to have those actors or that story
You got to make them
to
want
make
it.
them want. Yeah, to make them want to pay the $50. So like,
Like you want me to give $30 to you to give a chance on Mulan?
Yeah.
I'll take a chance on a Jackie Chan movie, a Christopher Nolan movie, anything Batman, pretty much, except for that Justice League bullshit. I don't subscribe to DCU at all. Like completely just.
it ain't that bad when you
Nah.
start streaming.
Bro,
I'm done. They done let me down too much. I'm on the other side.
When
of
you can
DC.
pause and go do something else and then come back,
Nope.
it's not a bad movie.
Nope.
come on.
That's telling me
You
that's
go pu-
bad.
Dog,
You can
if you-
leave it and it can still roll, and then you come back and you felt like you didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
That's a terrible movie.
That is, or well
That's
written,
terrible writing.
or well written for me to get it,
So well written
for me to pick it up.
Come on.
right
man.
where we left off, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I know where we're at.
I hate movies like that. If I'm not thinking, I think my mind went to another level. Like I like to be going through this crazy puzzle to figure out whatever the story. I like to.
Yeah.
I like
Like
mo-
them.
Yeah.
I like
I get
movies
that. I
that
get
make
that too.
me invest in like what I'm looking at. Like
Yeah,
if I can
make
get
me
if I
put
can
my phone down
yeah.
and pay attention to this shit. Like I must pay attention because if I miss a piece, I gotta rewind.
Yeah.
That's why I like
That's a
dialogue.
good
I think
movie.
dialogue for me hooks me in on everything now. I don't have to see much, but dialogue gets me.
Like if you got a repeat movie, we was just talking about Home Alone. That's a repeat.
It's not a repeat movie.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you don't
That's-
watch
Any
it-
Christmas
you don't
movie,
watch
especially
it.
back then, is a repeat.
Watch Home Alone in October.
Friday
you look
is-
stupid.
Who's
watching it in
That's my
October?
point. It's not a repeat movie. You just watch it because it's a
This
Christmas
is an
movie.
annual repeat movie.
You can watch. Hear me out. You can watch.
You can watch Home Alone in the middle of summer and it's still gonna smack.
No,
Nah,
it's
bro.
not. It's
Nah,
gonna be
bro.
just as dumb as you watch it in
What
winter.
the fuck?
No, it's not. You'll not.
I'm not
you
watching
look
Home Alone.
stupid, and you
Macaulay
get.
Culkin, button face, did it all for the
Come the fuck
It makes
millions
no
and millions
sense.
of kids across the
It
globe.
does not.
I'd watch
for me.
Richie Rich, bro.
Oh,
Richie
no,
Rich,
That gas.
that was some gas.
Now that was gas.
Richie Rich
He
was
had
some
a
gas.
McDonald's in his house.
That was
That was
I was like, yo, this is lit.
This man,
was lit.
that's
Gotta
how
be
rich
friends
you
with
are.
this
You
man.
got your own.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
felt
The man,
that.
the
That
man,
was
the
like-
man had that little candy thing that
Yeah,
just shot you.
That was every kid's dream.
Right, just some park. What to be chilling with there?
That man,
Rich's
that
house?
man could track his parents. Like
Right?
Yeah.
Before 2020.
That kid, I believe, having
He had
Navy
FaceTime
SEAL
before
tracks.
FaceTime before iPhone.
I believe him doing it. When he was doing it in Richie Rich, I was like, this makes sense. This makes sense. He has a tracking
Like a
device.
little Donald Trump.
Yeah, I'm not even.
He had
mad.
FaceTime before iPhone.
He had a corporate job of stocks
Come on, man.
at an age.
Both of them.
No, just
Hit.
one. Richie Rich.
Richie
hit.
Rich
The reason
was
why
that
they
one.
hit also is because they funny as fuck. My man,
What was funny?
when he hit with the electricity? Woo!
It was dumb.
Still
That was
hit.
dumb.
Still hit. Bruh, every time that scene comes on, I'm trying.
Nah, when the butler beat the shit out the one prisoner, that man was like, he's like, don't mess with a man and his teeth, and then you just see the guy just with the freaking toilet plunger. It's like bruh. I'm like, dang, butler got
You
hit.
ain't a fan of slapstick?
It's not the slapstick. It was like too ridiculous of slapstick. It was just nonstop. After a while, you were
right
just
on the
like,
button.
bro, this is
Man,
getting,
come on.
For slapstick.
yeah.
Man.
It just gets
What's your latest
old.
opinion of
Home Alone.
Honestly, bro, Home Alone was like that family film, bro. It's like the Christmas story. So it's kind of like, I think that it's a great film because it's like a legendary film, bro.
That's
It's
it.
like in the vault. It's
Yeah,
like in the vault,
that's
bro.
it.
So it's like, you can't deny it. It's like a Disney film, bro. Like, you gonna sit down and watch Home Alone.
That's all that gives it its credibility, though. I agree with him. That's it. But it's not a good movie,
The fact
though.
that it's in the
itself
vault,
is
the
fucking
fact
awesome.
that it's in the vault means it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Bro. Only good movies go in there.
That's what I'm saying. You can't.
I mean, thanks to Disney
If it-
Plus,
It's like a
there's
no-brainer. It's like a
I mean,
no-brainer.
thanks to Disney Plus, though, it don't matter if it's in the vault or not.
That's what I'm saying.
If it failed, it wouldn't have been in the
It's
vault.
not in the Disney vault, though.
If it
everything
failed,
in
it
the
wouldn't have been in the vault.
It's like in the HBO vault, though.
Yeah.
It's
So
in the
it's
HBO vault.
in the
Yeah.
vault.
It's
It's in a
definitely-
vault.
Why does
Yeah.
all these people got vaults now? Like, come on now, y'all got these streaming services for a reason. Why
we-
put them in the
we-
vault?
but
I mean, the
still-
vault's
it's
hit.
The apocalypse, dog.
Like,
No,
nah,
HBO
like,
got
bro, you
Independence
remember?
Day,
bro.
I remember
Die
when
Hard,
I remember
they got
when the Lion,
hits,
I remember when the
Lethal
Lion King was
Weapon.
in the vault. I was so fucking pissed when they put the Lion King in the vault.
Why?
I mean,
How often are you watching The Lion King?
oh, you talking about he's talking about the legit vault.
Yeah, the legit
man.
vault. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Metaphorically, like,
Oh, I was talking
who
about
got those gas ass movies that's in the tank?
I was
Like,
talking about
who-
Nah,
Disney
because I
vault.
remember when Disney like when something was in the Disney vault, it was
That bitch
actually
in there
like
for
legit.
20
Like, you're
years,
not gonna
dog.
see that in
20
anywhere
years.
Yeah.
until later on.
Yeah,
Like, why you mad?
but that's
Like,
why you had
until you
tapes.
That's
get the
insane.
20-year anniversary
But
one.
that's why
or-
you
If
got
you
tapes.
ain't had the VHS, you wasn't hip.
that
That's
is
what it
true
really
though.
came to it. If
That
you
is
ain't
true,
had-
That's the
though.
only thing that made products nostalgic back
Yeah.
then. Is that the fact that they cut on a date because it was so hard to manufacture. Now we got 3D printers, but it's so hard to manufacture all this shit. So you have to cut off the machine and then go start building some other shit.
You can't
so
continue
it
to
made
make-
everything nostalgic and be like, oh man, you got the.
It will never be
Now
made
it's kind
again.
of like you can't even find first editions of anything. You just
can't.
oh, this is whatever it is, and then here you go.
It's still not a good movie, fam.
Man, whatever.
But yo, man,
Slap his
here's-
face.
All
Aftershave. He's using after. Why is he using aftershave?
all
the
of
fuck
his,
knows?
He
all
didn't
of
even
his
shave
movies,
his skin.
All of his, well, he was trying to be a grown man. Everybody tried that shit.
Hey, try to be a grown man and he shoplifts.
All
First
of us
day of the
tried
job.
that. We all tried
Fucking dumbass, bro.
We all tried. We saw our
He
dad.
botched it first day of the job. He shoplifts because he gets scared of an old man. Granted, I give him the fear.
Oh, dude was scared.
Dude was scared.
Oh my goodness.
I'll give him that.
And he had the shovel.
Yeah.
Shit.
Which then comes in handy in the last minute, which proves the fact that this man probably killed people with a shovel.
Fact.
Which makes Home Alone an even better movie.
Oh man,
I guess.
Go into dark story, plot twist.
Kid doesn't even tip well.
It's like The Office and the Scranton Strangler.
It's like Home Alone 1.5.
I guess. Second
HD
was
remix.
okay. Second was
I still don't
okay.
know why how they would make a third movie. Like, how
Oh,
many
the
times?
third one.
How
Third,
many times
yeah.
you gonna leave this kid by
Jit with
himself?
chicken pox.
Bro, the kid.
How many times you gonna leave this
I
kid
mean,
alone?
It had some
It's the same
replay
thing with
value
Taken. Like
while,
how?
the
Like
time
it's the
it
same thing
came
with
out.
Taken. Like,
Right.
how many times this chick gonna get kidnapped? Like, come on now.
It wasn't even the same kid, fam. That's what pissed me off. It's not even the
was this
same
shit?
family. Nah, third.
Who was it?
It was some other redhead kid.
Alex D. Liz or some
Yeah.
shit.
The second one was a different kid. But
No, the third one
one
was a
was-
different kid. The second one is still Macaulay Culkin. The second one's in New York.
Oh,
The second one's in New York.
I'm talking about
I got
Taken.
them. I got
Oh,
The second
Tekken?
one was flipped. It was he got on the plane by accident.
Yeah, got on the wrong plane, just took off,
and
ended up in New York.
Yeah.
I give you. All right.
You can make me believe it twice. Like, okay, you can slip up a trip.
You lost your
know,
kid
he's small.
again.
What's it called? What's the movie
But
called? First
you
Kid.
lost him on the way going to wherever you was going. So
First Kid with Sinbad.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think
First kid. Yeah, the first kid was Sinbad.
Was Sinbad, right?
Yeah,
Better.
it was Sinbad.
What?
What the fuck?
See,
The movie, The First Kid.
Y'all sleeping on Sinbad. Y'all don't even be giving these black actors some justice who are main characters.
First Kid.
You don't remember that movie?
Oh,
Blank Check.
Bruh.
Blank
Fire.
I remember Blank Check.
I'm just saying, there's movies out
These
here.
are Disney movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
they hit better than Home Alone, even if it was a Christmas movie.
Blank Check.
Blank Check hit.
Blank Check was just like a low budget Richie
Rich, but it fired. Man, just
All that ice cream in that limousine.
so we said we about to get paid. He was spending. I felt him, son.
Wasn't he like a mafia dude or something, like part of the Russian mob?
Something like that, and he had
I was
the
like-
and he had the cash, like a suitcase of money or something.
Yeah, they can't pick up that check. Bro,
Yeah.
if I found a
First-
blank check.
Oh, and then Low Key Sleeper.
What?
Another Macaulay Culkin movie. The Good Son.
bro,
I'll give
Elijah
you that.
Wood with Elijah
Now,
Wood.
hold on
yeah,
now.
that shit is
He
fire.
played-
That shit is
He
fire.
did do his thing. He put his foot in it.
Son,
Now,
that
shit is
now I'll give you that. That was a better
I
movie
watched
than
that
Home Alone.
recently.
That's a better movie than Home
Still
Alone.
hit.
So
When
good.
Young Blood was like, nah, you ain't taking out my mom.
Yeah.
We
All he needed was a can of Twisted
You know
Tea.
what I'm saying? Facts. That's what the little brother just said. Bink to Macaulay. He's like, you ain't taking my mama, fam.
Yo, he was fucking him up.
Yo, he was.
And then he played the best good kid when he was like, Mom, no, please.
Right,
Yeah,
she had to
no.
make that decision.
What?
Yeah.
And then she just
Dog, that shit, dog.
Disrespect.
Oh,
You know how mad you is when you in the air? Because not only are you scared, you just have to realize that, damn, this bitch just let me go.
I just said I
Got
love you.
Mufasa. I just got Mufasa. That's some shit.
It's like long live the king.
Huh? You just got Mufasa.
This is when I knew shit was real. Here's where my like, I haven't seen horror films to that time. My mom kind of kept me a little a different. I mean, not different, but away from horror films, pretty much. Right?
Yeah.
This is my first piece of this death.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Right up on
film.
Yeah, like
Just
right
like-
up, because I mean, you didn't see the fall, but you saw his
You
body
knew, yeah,
wash off.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
He's like, wait a second, he dead.
That was steep, boy.
this was like
Steep
mind
snowy
blowing
cliff.
for a little a small version of myself that hasn't seen blood. Like I haven't seen Scarface, I haven't seen none of this other stuff. So
I grew
just
up
seeing
watching
the
Blade,
body-
so I was desensitized to that shit.
Which one? You watched what?
Now I grew up watching Blade when I was a kid, so I was.
No.
I'm just saying, like,
gotta
I'm
understand.
desensitized by blood and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, Blade 1 was rough.
yeah. Now but
Blade 1 was rough.
this came out in
That
like
club.
1980 something. The Good Son came out like 1980 something.
Like literally that scene
So
when
I'm
Deacon.
saying I'm 3 and watching this, and this is my first.
Are you sure?
Oh, this man 3.
This came out. Was it like 90
I
something?
think it was 90 something. I think Good Son came in the 90s. Because that was around the same time, what's his face? Dakota Fanning had some stupid ass similar movie like years later. Hide and Seek.
Okay, so I'm 5 at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
5. Oh, yeah.
I'm 5. That's still early on.
You remember Hide and Seek?
Nah.
Hide and Seek was wild because your man, he was a psychiatrist that was going crazy and had multiple personalities, but didn't know it. So like shit would be going wild in the house, and he's like, "Yo, who the fuck keep doing this shit in the house, right?" And go to a daughter and be like, "Yo, who's doing this? It's Charlie. Who the fuck is Charlie?" Right? Do the same angry parent thinking it's like an imaginary friend or she's lashing out, and then like got to a point where like some dudes in the house like working on the house and like something happens and the father turns into Charlie and just yeets this nigga out the window and then like snaps back out of it and has to realize what happened, and it comes to find out he realizes that he's Charlie. But like it took a while for him because the daughter wasn't shit. You're still dad.
That's some Fight
You know what I'm
Club
saying?
type storyline.
Kinda, but like the daughter wasn't helping because Charlie is just dad to me, so he just changed his name to Charlie. But we were having fun. Like, yeah, I'd be playing with Charlie all the time. Who the fuck is Charlie? Why the fuck he drew all over my goddamn house. Right? But really, it's him and daughter having a blast. So it just turned that psychology behind it. It was lit. It was a good movie.
Yeah, a topic I want to get into real quick though. I mean, y'all get by now that that for Black Panther 2 they're not gonna recast T'Challa. They're not gonna recast him.
They said he got his voice on
That he
for
did
the animated series.
for What If. Yeah, that he recorded a whole bunch of episodes of
Black
What If.
Panther. They got a Black Panther animated. That he
They
did
did.
his voice to.
Oh damn.
That's also for What If, because he also recorded a couple episodes of the new show that's coming to Disney Plus, What If.
Oh,
From
I
Marvel.
didn't hear nothing about that
too.
one, but I did hear about he gave for the animated series.
Yeah.
So they're gonna put that out.
There was a tweet that someone put out, and they was talking about how he agrees that they should recast him, because he was literally saying, throughout my lifetime, I've seen like 7 people play Superman, this many people play Batman, and like even after Heath Ledger died, 2 other people played Joker. So why is it that we can't? So why is it that we can't recast T'Challa?
I feel like they shouldn't do it right now. It's still kind of weak.
Yeah,
like
it's still
everybody's
fresh. It's still fresh. That's kind of
so
like how I'm feeling
kind
too.
of give this opportunity to Homegirl to kind of let her play it
to Shuri,
and then we'll figure it out in third.
But how do you write the story then? Because you still got to write back in Chicago type shit. You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
like for this universe right now,
have him be
just don't recast him for this for this part of the MCU. Like if they do something where it's like if they try to do more time travel stuff, then maybe recast him. Or if they reboot it, then recast him.
Nothing happened to him at the end of Endgame. He's fine. So I mean, you could just have him do what they did with Winter Soldier, and he just like off. You know what I mean? Like he's just on some plane safari somewhere training.
All I know is it's not gonna hit.
You think Black Panther 2 ain't gonna hit?
No. I'm not saying the movie won't hit. I'm saying whoever they cast,
whoever they recast. Oh yeah.
Ain't gonna hit.
So?
It's not a Joker thing.
Yeah.
With the Joker, it's a different. We said that same thing about Jared Leto.
You could hit it from different angles with Joker.
What if you got the Black Messiah dude?
He already played a character now.
Yeah, he played a character in.
He was.
Yeah.
He was the dude with the rhino.
Yeah, he played a character.
We gotta get more niggas in this, bro. We gotta get more niggas in the
You'll
acting
probably
world.
if I would probably give it to anybody, and I don't know.
That's
if
not in
though.
Disney. That's not in.
That's not already.
That's
in
not
that
already
team.
in it because I'm picking people who are already
The
in
guy
it.
that's also in the Black Messiah, but he's playing the informant.
You talking about
Homeboy that was
Lakeith? Lakeith.
Lakeith.
Okay.
You want him to be T'Challa?
Nah, I just threw the
We're
name
just
out
throwing. We're just now scraping that back. Disney got all the black
there.
people.
Right.
I'm saying now we just pick. I'm trying to pick people that Disney don't got. 'Cause, like, they got
They got Idris Elba already.
What about Don Cheetah? I'm just spitballing, bro. Who do they have? Who do they
War
don't have?
Machine,
He already
motherfucker!
War
God damn!
See what I'm saying?
The fuck? People are saying Michael J. White, but I mean,
Hell nah.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying that's what some people are saying.
Look,
bro,
the only movies he hit.
Just get
with
Tyson
me
then.
Is Spawn,
Yeah.
that piece, in
Black
Batman.
Dynamite. Black Dynamite.
Black Dynamite. I'll give you
Come
that.
on, you gotta give him Black Dynamite.
Undisputed 2, and that's all I'm giving you.
What?
And I'll give you
Not gonna
How
raise
Did
a
I
Falcon?
Get Married.
You're not gonna give him a
I
Falcon
mean
Rising,
that's
whatever it
not
is?
an action movie. So come on, that's not an action movie. Though.
It don't matter, but he hit.
You're not giving the Falcon Rising.
With Michael J. White, you gotta sprinkle him in. You can't.
He
just
has
give him-
hits overseas now. Don't sleep on your man's outsides in the international
When he comes
world.
in, all right. Every movie is the exact same.
They don't disrespect the nigga who
And then
brought
he
lunch.
comes in and murder everybody.
He brought
And it's
lunch
just
to be the
how do
hottest
we
thing
fall in
there.
love with this character? Because reason why when we watched the character study on Spider-Man 2. The reason why it hit is because he had too many pitfalls. Motherfucker had job problems, girlfriend problems.
Yeah.
He couldn't get to school on time.
Yeah.
Aunt May sick.
He got fired.
He got fired.
Missed the show.
Right.
Yep.
He got too many problems going on, so that's why you fell in love with him. Like, man, Spider-Man, he got just as many problems as I got. But
Spider-Man, we're not going through.
But
I'm not Spider-Man.
when
I was
it
gonna say
comes
Batman.
with Michael J. White, you can't find nothing like he don't every time, and he do some impossible shit too.
No,
Walk up people's chests and shit. Be like, yo, your big ass can't walk up nobody's chest.
you know he can.
No, he can't.
The man's a martial artist in
He's
real
a
life.
martial-
Like, come
he's
on,
a
man.
martial artist in real life, but this nigga is like 250. Ain't no way he walking up nobody's chest.
Yeah, you gotta get someone counterbalance. It's the counterbalance.
There
You
are
gotta be
some
just
big
big.
people who are
Just
really
big
agile
bounce,
out here,
to
bro.
bounce
Like,
off.
And I know that, but they ain't walking
It's
up
all
people's
special
chest.
effects. It's all in the edit. It's all in the edit.
That's a waste of time.
duh. Oh my God.
That only happens for little people because it's aerodynamic. You know, it's
When'd you get Eddie Murphy to be Eddie Murphy to be Chikala?
Come on, man.
now you playing with me.
He's already from coming to America. Like, come on now,
That's my point exactly.
bro.
That's a comedian. I'm not.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna take that serious.
No.
Nobody's gonna believe that role at all.
Our
So
Hall,
it's going to be years. It's going to be years. So with this being said, it's going to be years before we see someone else.
Wanda Sykes.
Before we see someone else beat T'Challa, basically, man. Y'all tripping.
You could have got me to believe homeboy that's playing Blade.
Mr. Ali?
Yeah, you could have got me. He got the right texture.
Nah. He's good as Blade. I support him as Blade. Like, honestly, I can't wait for that
cast
movie.
good for Blade. Yeah.
What about
I can't wait.
Copperhead from Luke Cage?
Copperhead.
The black dude, the black gangster, Copperhead guy.
I thought that was.
Nah, he played Cottonmouth.
Cottonmouth. I'm sorry.
played
Cottonmouth. Why you look at me like that, Eugene?
It's the
Yo, I
same
caught
guy.
that. I caught that.
Why you look at me like that?
But we're saying that's
So
the same
aggressive.
guy.
Oh, it is? I didn't know.
Dog.
You just said that same character. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Him.
He played?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. He's
I don't
perfect
know
for
names.
Blade. Like,
I don't
come
know
on.
names, nigga. You gotta give me roles.
Oh my God.
What he do? What he do? I don't know the name of what he do though.
Yeah, there's not many black men.
Cause Disney got them all, fam. They
I'm
got
saying, it's just in general.
Forrest Whitaker. What they got?
Everybody else is out there past their prime. Nah, if you
got
name anybody else,
everybody.
it's everybody past their prime. You can't say Denzel, none of them characters.
That guy who
I don't want to see Denzel.
Denzel's son.
Denzel's son. Yeah.
Him,
You can
really,
get like
him
two
and
of the
T'Challa?
Wayans.
That
You can
might
get
be
two of the
enough
Wayans,
power.
too.
Huh?
You can get like two of them young Wayans too.
like 21 Savage.
Yeah.
And he like their
Young
cousins.
The one.
You wouldn't take that serious.
They're all
like
comedians,
casting
bro.
Eddie Murphy, you wouldn't take that serious.
Anyone with the last
Nobody
name
takes
Wayne,
one.
you're not gonna
It'll be
take.
your own kind and
Nah,
don't give you a
nah,
shot.
man,
It'll
bro.
be your own kind.
Anyone with the
Nah,
last
that's
name
funny.
Wayne, you're not gonna
You
take
gotta-
them serious in an action movie.
Yeah.
That's
It'll
true.
be your own kind.
That's why
Like,
they
did
have to
you
do
take
white chicks.
Did you
if they
take
want to do
Damian
some
Wayne
action.
serious in Lethal Weapon?
No.
Who? What?
Okay.
Who?
Did you take Damian
Like
Wayne in Lethal Weapon?
Okay, hold on.
Did you take him
Hold
serious in
on,
Lethal
hold
Weapon?
on. I draw back just a tidbit. I did take
Yeah.
Marlon a tidbit serious in G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I did.
Just a tidbit.
I did.
Facts.
Both
He-
times.
He got me, but he played comic relief though. So you see what happens now.
It's just the
Took him
same thing with
serious,
Tyrese
but
and Fast and Furious. He's the
No.
comic
Nah.
relief.
Nah.
Tyrese
He's
was
supposed to be the funny
too
guy.
jokey.
Yeah, he roasted a lot. He roasted a lot. Your big ass forehead when that's when the Rock is back. He didn't know what
Marlon
to
did
do.
have some breakout moments where he played a serious role. In G.I. Joe, like there was scenes where he was in serious.
Who did the remake to Miami Vice?
I think it was it LL and somebody else?
Jamie Foxx.
Nah,
No.
Again, why do you keep naming?
He's already in MCU right now. He's coming back as Electro.
Oh my God! Who did they not buy? Who did they
They
not?
got everybody.
Got these
This is ridiculous.
Everybody's underneath this one mouse.
Yo, Jesus, this is worse.
I never thought about this. This is like freaking me
I'm
out.
just saying but in general, just actors all in general, there's not that many.
I mean, how old does the king have to be? He doesn't have to be that old. We can have some years past.
What you want? Will Smith to
Black-
be this guy?
Black
No,
Panther
Will Smith
has
can
to
do it.
be of size and of age. Black Panther is like in his year, because actually Chadwick was like 44, which stunning.
That's what I'm saying. Black don't crack. So you can really pick any
But I
good
would've thought-
old-looking black person.
No, you can't. You
Again,
got
to be your own people, boy.
Look
Not
here.
giving us a shot.
Look here, bro.
Chadwick looked 30 though.
Yeah.
Because if I was just judging off his age before I even found out about 44, I would have said 30.
How many black people out here got the same thing as Pharrell? Like the same issues? A lot of black people be like
I know
Pharrell.
that, but we all
so
have-
we
I
just
mean,
get
Pharrell's
old-
different. Pharrell's looked the same for 20 years now. Like, come on.
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
Look-
20. Give
Right.
me 40.
Vivica Fox still looks the same she does in Independence Day.
Damn. Yes, she did.
She could still be on that pole in front of some aliens. I still be like,
Skippy.
Weird. This is weird, but I dig it. I dig it. I'm with it. I'm for some reason.
this is I don't know why I'm here, but I'm not mad.
I think it's the margarita mix.
But yo, I mean, 20, we about to go into 2021. 2020 has been a crazy ass year. With COVID, we done lost a whole bunch of people.
I feel like we lost all the gods in
Yeah,
this year.
bro.
A lot of them.
Usually you get like 2-3 gods, and then after that,
How
just
many
be
from
just
COVID?
People,
The gods.
We haven't
COVID?
lost a lot of celebrities from COVID, though.
That's
have we?
But
why-
I'm just saying, just in general.
just,
I'm just saying in general.
sussed.
We lost a lot of legendary people.
Sussed.
Like most other years, it'd be like 1-2 legends.
It'd be like
Yeah.
two
And
that
then-
you.
We still got Drake. We still.
Who
got
cares?
Oh, he's gonna be here for a little while.
Yeah, we still got Drake.
Betty White's still going,
She,
surprisingly.
especially with COVID. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Betty
No.
White still.
And I hate to say this. This is dark. This is very dark. But
What?
Betty White is making those ranks. Like she's surpassing a lot of people.
Yeah.
She started
She outlived Kobe.
when black and white was still going.
She
right?
surpassed.
But also, you
She
gotta
surpassed
take
the
this-
whole cast of Golden Girls.
Don't forget William Shatner though.
She was
She
was
surpassed
acting
all the Golden
around before we.
Oh
like,
yeah,
Yeah.
we could
She
vote.
started black and white.
You know what I'm saying? She
She
started.
was models for like Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
back in
Yeah,
the day.
she had her own show too.
Right. So you gotta think about this.
She went through
her in
civil
the
rights.
ranks, and then you gotta think about Morgan Freeman in the ranks.
And Cicely
surpassing
Tyson.
everybody,
Cicely
too.
Tyson too.
That is God.
Cicely Tyson
Yep,
too.
Cicely Tyson,
She just turned 94.
Good boy.
These, you know.
It was just certain people.
And
that
who's
took-
well, the queen of Wakanda too? The queen, who's
Angela Bassett?
Angela
Oh,
Bassett.
bro,
too.
she surpassed
She's
her.
six-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Angela Bassett.
She's not that old
Still
though.
gorgeous.
right.
She's not that old though. She's like
I'd
in her
knock it down.
60s though. She's not that old.
Yeah, but like
I'd
she
knock
still
it down.
look like she did in like '92.
Yeah.
I know, but still.
This is true.
I'm just saying.
Perfect
My
role
point-
for how Stella got her groove back.
What?
Oh, yeah.
They made a
American
part
Horror
two.
Stories,
I'm
bro.
damn sure cast them.
Bro.
I believe she's a voodoo queen, bro. I believe she's a voodoo
Shit.
queen, bro. She gotta be. There's no reason for her to look
There's
that
like
young.
4
and
women
slung,
out there
bro.
that be like, yo,
Black don't crack, man.
What baby blood are you using?
Shit.
You gotta be something. Just ringing out kids or something.
Y'all wild.
I just don't get it, bro. They live forever.
Using the placenta.
Oh, just
There's a lot. There's some people who actually do that too.
putting it on like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Predator.
Right? Keep me young.
This is for
Oh,
my
man.
eye nest.
Yes, and I will win.
Like when I saw her in Black Panther, I was like, perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect
I was like, ooh,
Like
Okay.
if I had,
I hated her character though.
Who?
the Queen.
Yeah, I hated
Why?
Black Panther, bro. I hated Black Panther.
What?
Oh yeah.
You trying to kick out the race?
Oh no. It has nothing to do with the race, bro. This is all about politics. I hate it. Cause I mean, come on. Killmonger was basically like Malcolm X and Black Panther was MLK. How is it that he gonna sell out his own people? Because what was it?
heard this
The
perspective.
what is it? The Wakanda technology. What is that called?
Oh,
Yeah.
I know the angle
It's-
you're going at.
Right, bro. It's like I thought the whole thing was to keep it secret, keep it safe, and then Killmonger, who by his birthright came up there and was like, "Yo, I didn't get no, bro. This is my birthright to come and fight this fight." Beat his ass, and then what did their mom go do? Go to an enemy tribe and say, "Yo, help my son, this, that, and the other, get his throne back." Blah blah blah. While they still left out in the freezing cold, they still out there starving, wearing mammoth skin. And then Killmonger come and say, look, I know what's wrong with this planet. And he was like SEAL Team 6. So he played by the rules and he grew up in like Compton. So like he's like an American hero. And then he goes over there and then he's like, y'all got this technology and y'all just sitting on it. Fuck that. I'm finna fix the planet. I studied how they do it, so I know how to fix the planet. And then what did they do? Kill his ass. And then he said, bury me in the ocean. And then what did Black Panther go do? He went straight to the UN and gave all the secrets. Bruh, like that's the biggest betrayal ever. You let your own people starve and die on your own continent for like hundreds of years and then turn around and flip it and give it to the UN. I can't. That's too Uncle Tom for me, bro. I can't.
You wilding right now.
I mean,
Wilding.
I see the point, but like
Wilding.
So that's not a valid perspective.
Wow. Now, I mean, I respect your perspective. Everyone's perspective is different, but you wilding.
But in fairness, it was like a civil war.
Right, in every other Marvel movie, everybody was fighting aliens and this, that, and the other. So the first black Disney Marvel film, well, we got black people killing black people with a British man flying around, which is representative of the United
stealing the anime
crown,
team,
flying over all of these black people, killing each other. And what's going on with Thanos? What's going on? Everybody else, intergalactic. So like, I hated that film, bro. I hated it. Why couldn't our people be part of the intergalactic battle? Why we got to kill ourselves?
They were in Endgame. Goddamn it!
Like, why couldn't they do that as like part of the after Black Panther? Why couldn't Black Panther fight aliens and then team up with Captain America? Instead of beating Captain America ass over and over and then partnering up with him and giving him everything.
It was funny as hell when he whooped his ass, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he did
it was funny.
He did fold it.
Bro, he was banging Captain America, bro.
He was giving him that work.
He just like, yo, he's like, screw
too.
all y'all. I want Bucky.
I'm going to bust his ass and I'm going to bust your ass.
He like, hold on, wait.
Both your mans can clap. What?
Yo.
I think it's time to wrap it up, so.
Yeah. But yo, 2021 is finna come up soon. 2021, we got a whole lot coming for y'all. This ain't gonna be the last that you see at TV Nerdz. You know, you're gonna see more of us.
A lot more.
Sure. You're gonna see a lot more TV Nerdz in 2021. We coming on strong.
No. You got Thursday. You pulling up? You got bars? What are you doing Thursday?
Thursday?
Yeah, pull up to the Kava spot. We got the cipher going.
What time?
Starts whenever we feel like it.
7.
We got Game Wars. You know, this year we definitely gotta try and get the expo.
Yeah,
we gotta try to do the expo.
So we're starting off the year next.
COVID fucked us up this year, but next year we gotta do the expo.
And we have Lisa
coming back.
The
return.
Lisanya's been out for a while, but she's gonna be back.
It's gonna be back. It's gonna be like a new saga, like a Cell saga. It's gonna be lit. But we got this. But yeah, everyone come out Thursday for the TV Nerdz, new takeovers, New Year's Eve summer bash type of thing. It's not even summer, but we in Florida. It's summer out here. Everywhere will be winter up in this bitch.
Man. Shout out to our sponsors.
New Plague, cool
Comics and Games,
New Plague Tattoos.
Make sure you subscribe for the 30% new tattoos.
Yeah,
facts. Yep. Use our promo code
TV Nerdz. It's gonna be at the bottom.
Plum.
Yep.
Plum right at the end.
If you put nothing there, I'm gonna
shout out to EX3 Network.
I caught all of it.
If you put nothing there, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad.
Shout out to EX3 Network.
Yes, sir. And I guess I'll reveal it. This man said he's gonna write pretty fast. We're doing some casting calls. New horror film that we got coming up that has no name because it's been switching names so many times. Because
switching names,
motherfuckers out here. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm coming up with my own cooking line, woodware line. So I'm gonna have cutting boards, charcuterie boards. This is a charcuterie set for your meats and cheeses. But yeah, I'm coming with some knives and some cutting boards too.
Nice.
Gabe's stomach line.
Yo.
Oh yeah.
We all doing big things in 2021, man. You know,
we making moves,
bro.
Yeah.
All right.
This is TV Nerdz, y'all. Peace. Until next year.
Damn, I missed it.
Back to you.
Look at me going like that.